Hey everybody, Nick here with the Bridge Group. I'm joined once again by Saba Mafi with Network Funding. Today we wanted to address something I think a lot of first-time home buyers or even second or third-time home buyers, there's kind of this misconception that the only way you can have a down payment is just a lot of money in a savings account maybe. But that's actually not true. So today we wanted to chat through some of the acceptable sources for down payments. What are some of the things that are eligible that you could use as a source for your down payment?
Good question. So checking, savings are commonly used for down payment, but of course we've got people that have 401ks, and 401ks are also an acceptable source of funds for closing. In addition to 401ks, you can think retirement. So retirement accounts are also eligible sources of down payment and closing costs. Gifts. So if you've got a family member, a relative, a domestic partner that wants to gift you all of the monies, some of the monies, these are also acceptable sources of funds for closing, and that's actually very common. So especially amongst first-time buyers, we do see a lot of gifting from family members, which is pretty nice. So one other way in which you can receive monies towards your down payment and closing costs is in the form of a gift of equity. So we see this amongst people that are purchasing from a family member, right? And so those monies can actually be used towards covering all of your down payment.
Okay, so as an example, a son who's buying a house from his own father.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Or brother.
Or brother. So any family member buying a property from another family member, basically the seller can gift money that they're contributing from their proceeds.
Right.
Is there a proper way, I guess, that do they need to notify the lender? How do they notify them? Like, what's the process?
Right, so upon application, we will ask you, where is your money coming from for closing? So, and if you let us know that you are going to be getting a gift, we will provide you with a gift letter. You'll have to document where the money is coming from. So your donor will actually be a little bit involved in that process as well. Painless, pretty straightforward, but we will definitely be, documenting where those funny monies. No funny money. That's right. So back to funny money. No mattress money is what we call it here. In the mortgage world. So the funds do have to be in a bank account to be an acceptable source of funds for closing.
Now I've heard the term seasoned. Is that what you're talking about?
Right, exactly. Okay. So you want to make sure that your monies have been there, for a certain amount of time. At least give yourself 60 days plus for monies to be there in the account.
That's what you mean. Like it can't just be money that just showed up in an account yesterday.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And it could be monies that showed up in an account yesterday, but we would just require a paper trail. And this is due to the Patriot Act.
I'm sure that some people probably are wondering why they can't just, if they have money, cash, and a safe in their house, why can't they just put it in their account? Is there something that happened? Why is there a regulation around this?
Fortunately, a couple of bad seeds have ruined it for all the good people. So think money laundering, for example, ways to put money back into the system, unacceptable. So bad seeds ruined it for the good ones. And so as a result of that, monies must be verified.
Now, what if somebody has money in like an app? There's a lot of apps nowadays that kind of will save money for you. It's not really in like a standard checking account with like a major bank. How would you handle that? Can that money still be used?
That's a really good question. So that's a little bit complex, and I would highly recommend speaking with the lender in advance about that to maybe offer some solutions for you and help you go about that the right way.
Well, Saba, thank you so much for joining me for another video. If you are in the market right now, maybe you've been considering buying a house, interest rates right now are still at really, really low rates. They're historically low, and the market right now is definitely heating up, but there's plenty of opportunity to find your dream home this year. So definitely reach out to Saba. She's an awesome lender. We've used her with a lot of loans here at the Bridge Group, and she does a great job. So if you have questions, if you've got questions like where can I get funds for my down payment, she'd be able to answer those for you. So definitely reach out to her and get that pre-qualification started so that you know what you're working with, what you qualify for, and then work with me and my team at the Bridge Group, and we'll help you guys find your dream home. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.